Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Brian, and today I'm going to talk about Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 28. As you can see, it's just me today. Bill was unable to join. Guys, a lot happened tonight. A lot happened tonight. Usually, when I'm doing these episodes, I have one page of notes. It's hard to see, but I have two full pages of notes. And I am not happy with the outcome of this episode. I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty pissed off. That was an hour and 15-minute episode. We got one confirmed elimination. And I really, really, really wish that Bill was on tonight because I know he's going to share the same opinions as me. We were texting, talking about the episode, and I just think that for what we saw, we should have gotten a lot more, in my opinion. We Sarah shows up. She's like, all right, it's time to talk. I'm just going right to the end. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, guys. I am just like a little fired up about what I just watched. I think it was a little ridiculous. I just think we should have gotten more than one confirmed elimination. And I think we should have at least gotten two. And then whatever happens with the three remaining women, and I'm assuming it's going to be the three remaining men, I just think we should have gotten more. I think we should have gotten two and then led on with a cliffhanger of like, okay, now whoever's safe is going to decide who's eliminated next. And I think that's where they should have ended because I shouldn't have to write this many notes down for just a very throwaway elimination, in my opinion. All right, let me read this off because I really, really also want to know before I get started, commenters, people watching, I would like to know your opinions on these four lowest voted Islanders because for me, the girls I thought was kind of a waste. We had all of them were Casa Amor members. We have Johnny, we have Taylor C, we have Hannah O, we have Taylor S. So the only person we know from the women that were eliminated was Hannah O. Not a terrible surprise because if it was fan voting, totally get with the four that we were given that she was the one voted out by the public. Totally get that. Totally get that. The guys, the guys, I'm happy. I'm very happy with the lower four. Leonardo, Mike, Zay, Keenan. So my fear, this is my fear, is that Zay got the bottom four out of these four guys. I'm worried that Zay is the one that on the cliffhanger is going to be the one eliminated. And if it comes down to Islander voting, I think it's going to be Mike. I really do. It's something about it, man. I just think it's going to be Mike. I really do. And I won't be happy with these eliminations. I think we need to dead either Leonardo and Cassie or Keenan and KK. One of these needs to die tomorrow night because I'm sick of watching what I'm seeing. KK and Cassie are rolling over way too easy, in my opinion, and letting the guys slide. I can't, I'm like blown away I was literally blown away by KK tonight. Keenan was ready to sleep out on I think I don't think he was ready to sleep directly outside, but he was ready to sleep inside on a couch. And KK was like, no, you need to come in. And they look like they might have been, doesn't look like they were having sex, but they were definitely hooking up. And I'm sorry, I'm not okay with this. If anybody in the comment section is still defending her or wants her to be, and I want her to be strong too, but I just don't like how easily she's rolling over for this guy because he needs to be held accountable, especially because we did see the end of movie night tonight. We saw Keenan's video and she really didn't react the way I thought she was going to react. I wrote something down. She didn't even like get that angry. And I really wish Bill was on because I'm talking to nobody. I'm talking to just you guys tonight. And I'm like almost at a loss of words for some of the things that happened tonight because I'm like so disappointed in KK and I'm so disappointed in Cassie. And I just really want to know what you guys think because I'm really hoping we're on the same page. I just expect more from her. I thought that she would maybe see that video and be like, you know what, enough is enough. And Cassie kind of had her moments because she actually had a chat with Johnny today and was like, oh, I'm done, I'm done. And then Leo does I think, a BS gesture where he's writing with lipstick in Spanish on her, I guess, makeup mirror. And she seemed to me, she acted like she wasn't that, but she was ready to be forgiving, I thought. And I wanted these guys needs to go home. Leonardo or Keenan needs to go home because I'm honestly just sick of watching these like relationships, these situations between them, because it's not interesting to me anymore. They're it's going nowhere. These are fake relationships where they're going to just roll over, and anything that these guys do, they're going to be okay with. And I'm not okay with that, watching that. And I know a lot of you guys who are commenting and watching probably feel the exact same way as me. You just expect more for them because you like them. And when you like somebody, you want the best thing for them, and they're not doing what's best for them. And I just have a problem with that. If you guys disagree, let me know down below. Um, a couple other notable things happened tonight. Amani tells Kyle that she's done. She doesn't let him kind of give his opinion on the matter. She just kind of walks away. So I'm really kind of curious what happens with that, because I actually did vote for Kyle and Keenan. I said that, or not Kyle and Keenan, I'm sorry, Amani and Kyle in the last episode. So I'm curious. And then another thing that really, if anybody who's been watching us our videos, you know how I feel about Bergie. I was legit pissed that Amani went to go shake the tree again with Bergie. I was pissed about that. Like, Amani's way out of Bergie's league. I don't think she should be giving him the time of day. And if Taylor S goes home, because she was in the bottom, it he could be safe again, because if Amani's done with Kyle, she's gonna go over there. It's just, I'm flustered. I'm very flustered with tonight's episode. It just didn't go the way I wanted to as a viewer, and as just the things that happened. And another final, or somebody in the bottom that I was kind of disappointed about, and I know the voting, it makes sense just because we haven't seen a lot of her, but like Taylor C, Jonah and Taylor C, I guess they kind of like say in their own way that they're going to be exclusive. This was kind of earlier in the episode. They're going to be closed off. I mean, they're at least trying something. So I'm hoping that maybe she doesn't get that off, because this is another like couple that we haven't seen a lot of, because we're just getting our screen time dominated by Keenan and KK and Cassie and Leo slash Johnny. And it's just starting to wear on me, as how much Love Island that I've watched in the last few months with this and UK. I just don't want to watch it. I want to watch like some positive relationships, and I don't think either of those are positive at all, especially for the women. Okay, but let me go through some of the rest of the videos that happened tonight. Because the beginning of the episode, we pick back right up at the movies. We see the video where the girls are seeing the text video for the first time. Nothing really comes out of that. Like I mentioned before, the Keenan video, the boner collector or bone collector, KK, her reaction not good enough for me. I thought she'd be a little more angry, and then it just ended. Like, we didn't see a lot of the videos, and I'm hoping that they did see them all, but based off of editing, because I mean, this episode was long. It was way too long, in my opinion, for what the payoff was. Johnny and Cassie talk. They kind of go over like what was going on with Leo. Again, it just one of them needs to just leave the island. Honestly, we need the storyline to end, because it's just starting to get a little played out. And Cassie kind of tells. So here's the thing about Cassie. She secretly in her head, I really think she wants to get back with Leo, but she kind of opens the door back up with Mateo, or Mateo, not Mateo, Mattia. And I don't know. It doesn't matter what she says to him. She wants Leo. Hook, line, sinker for that. I just don't think that, no matter, like, she's not going back to him. I think it's just a talk. She wants Leo, and that's why I don't think she will give him the time of day unless Leo goes home. There was a Zay and Destiny talk where after the movie he was questioning like why she was reacting the way she was to, I think, the Mike and Hannah O situation. They kind of have like they don't agree on anything. They argue. She walks away. Zay ends up sleeping on a couch inside, and she's trying to talk to him while he's asleep. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? He's like, I don't want to talk about this right now. So that's another. I still don't know where that stands, because we didn't really see much of a conversation after that. and he's also in the bottom four here. So, like I said earlier, I think he's going to be the one that goes with the first or the public voting. And I guess the last couple things about this episode, and I'm sorry if I'm missing some things, or some of those kind of all over the place with what I just watched. Bergie tells Taylor S that Amani had talked to him. He's going to weigh the opinions of, he's going to weigh his thoughts on what he's going to do. I still think he's going to stay with Taylor S just because she's been giving him the attention. To me, this is kind of like a fake storyline. I think it's just Amani putting up another possible connection, because now that her and Kyle are done, we'll see what happens with the elimination. I'm hoping it's more than one elimination, but we don't know for sure yet. Johnny sees the message on the makeup board or makeup mirror for Cassie. She thinks it's a bunch of crap. She's like, this guy is the ultimate manipulator. And honestly, we've all been saying that. We've been saying that. All you guys have been saying it. It's he needs to, I think he needs to go. I'm really, really hoping that the Islanders do something about this. Oh, whoa. One more thing that I thought was just like kind of cringe, kind of funny at the same time. Hannah and Marco were about to have sex or do whatever they're going to do. And Bergie needed to talk to Hannah after Amani told him that she was like back interested in him. And he just waited outside. They actually did a pretty funny montage, I thought, of like them, like Hannah moaning in bed, bunch of feet moving around, and then he's just sitting out there drinking out of his water, doing this like the slurp motion. I thought that was funny. You guys, everybody knows that how I feel about Bergie. I chuckled a little bit. I thought it was a funny moment. Let me know down below what you guys think. I think this is Friday. Tomorrow is going to be good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because they really left a lot. They left a lot of meat on the bone for this elimination. We're going to have, they said like in the text, the hashtag was Red Wedding. Bill and I were texting back and forth. We were going to be like, this episode is going to be called Red Wedding. It's going to be tomorrow because we think at least 3 more people are going to go. And like I said earlier, we know Hannah O is out. I think so. If the guys are eliminating the girls and the girls are eliminating the guys, I kind of think that it's going to be Johnny. I think it's going to be Johnny. They're going to pull some, because I think Bergie will stand up for Taylor S, and I think Jonah will pull for Taylor C. And for the guys, I'm going to say Zay is gone. I think Zay will be the public elimination, even though I'd love it to be Leonardo or Keenan. I mean, even Mike. I mean, honestly, any of these 4 guys could go. I think I'm leaning towards Zay just because of the Casa more. Not the public hasn't seen a lot of them. I'm going to say Zay is the first one out for public. And then for the women, I think they're probably going to eliminate Mike. And because if KK stands up for Keenan, which she's probably going to do in this elimination chat, I just think it's unforgivable at this point. I really do. As a viewer, I just think it's unforgivable. I think she deserves better. I don't know why she keeps settling for this guy. And she even said at some point tonight that she like loves him. I don't remember who she said it to, and it's just like I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Zay, public, Mike, Islander vote. So let us know what you think below. I think Bill will be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be doing another solo video. Apologies for it being out a little later. I was doing something, but we know we need to get on Love Island as soon as possible. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and let us know below what you guys think of who's going to be eliminated. What do you think of the episode? If I miss anything, I will try to comment back immediately. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.